New details emerging tonight in the Charlie Bothuell investigation. His stepmother will spend the weekend in jail before being released on a tether for a probation violation.
Meanwhile, we're learning more about signs of physical abuse, marks and bruises found on Charlie's body. Fox 2's Amy Lang live now with the latest. Amy.
Well, as you mentioned, the mother right now behind me here in the Wayne County Jail. She will spend the weekend here as Detroit police work frantically to get warrant requests to the prosecutor's office. They want to see the arrest of the stepmother and the father. The stepmother of 12-year-old Charlie Bothuell in court on a probation violation. Her husband there to support her. Earlier this year, Monique Dillard Bothuell pleaded guilty to a misdemeanor after she was initially charged with carrying a concealed weapon after her CPL had expired. During one of the many searches of the Bothuell home during Charlie's disappearance, a gun was found, a violation of her probation. She was given a personal bond and ordered to wear a tether, but prosecutors tried to keep her behind bars due to the ongoing child abuse investigation involving Charlie. Their attorney argued against it.
This lady, this family has been through virtual nightmare for the last 2 weeks. It started out with a missing child, and they were frantic. They were looking for this child. She's had no sleep. Mr. Bothuell's had total chaos in his life.
By Friday afternoon, Charlie IV was in another courtroom addressing custody of the couple's 4-year-old son and 10-month-old daughter, now in the custody of relatives because of the child abuse investigation involving 12-year-old Charlie. Revealed in court that the boy has marks and bruises and was allegedly verbally and physically abused by both his father and stepmother. Did your client abuse his child?
The answer is absolutely not. This is all we can say. The problem that my client had is he loved this child too much.
Attorney Mark Magidson addressing a number of questions, like the child's strict diet and exercise plan implemented, the attorney says, because Charlie had been obese.
Mr. Bothuell, who's a registered nurse, put him on a diet of non-fried foods and an exercise program on an elliptical. The allegations are that he was emaciated before he went missing.
And what about the bloody clothes found inside the home? Magidson says simply, Charlie has eczema.
He scratched, he put on t-shirts and it was bleeding. That's all that is.
What about the allegations he was abused with a PVC pipe?
That's false. We don't know anything about that.
And finally, allegations his stepmother was hiding him in the basement.
I read this petition. It says that Monique took him into the basement and hid him and told him not to come out. Why would she do that? I don't understand that. It makes no sense. How he got down there, why he was there, how long he'd been there, these are answers we don't have.
So many answers we don't have, but police have been in the process of talking to Charlie, of interviewing him, and I'm told they've gotten some very good information that has led them to the point where they are now, which is frantically working to get these warrant requests submitted for the rest of both the stepmother and the father. Meantime, as far as their other kids, they do not appear to have been abused, and they were granted visitation, supervised visitation with them. But that could all change because, of course, they are hoping to have warrants and arrests within the next few days. For Now Live Downtown, I'm Amy Lang, Fox 2 News.
Amy, I know that for a time the father was denied all contact with his son. Is that still true? And will defense attorneys, the defense attorney for the parents, be allowed to speak to Charlie Bothuell at some point?
He said he certainly wants to talk to Charlie Bothuell. Now, whether or not he will have that opportunity, we do not know. The father's not seen him, and right now, as far as that supervised visitation, that only applies to the 2 younger children that belong to both Charlie and Monique.
All right, Amy, thank you.
Yep.